Greetings in the Most High, everyone. This video is going to be titled, How Music and Frequency Activates Our Chakras. So we're going to be talking about the chakras from multiple perspectives, multiple traditions, as well as music, sound, vibration, frequency. So if you're new to the channel, you probably know that we create mantra meditations in the various frequencies for healing. And this is a good place to start with, which is the 7 basic chakra system, because we have 7 major chakras, 6 even in the tantric system, because the crown is technically outside of the body, so we have 6 major to work with within that system. And it's interesting because a lot of these frequencies that the chakras relate to also deal to 432 hertz harmonics. So for the 7 chakra tone meditations, we have the bija mantras, which are lam, vam, ram, yam, hum, om, 6, and then hari om, or you could do ah, or aim, or even just om. All of that will help you center into the crown chakra as well. But those are the basic vowels and word combinations of the tantric system to get the bija mantras, or to get the 7 chakras vibrating. And these are all specific vibrations with specific letters, specific sounds that our voices can create. And so to understand frequency, we look at language and how our words are frequencies. The way we speak, even the emotional context behind the words, can be even more powerful than the words that we actually use, if that makes sense. So when you're chanting a mantra, it's not only about using the sound, it's about being able to tune into that sound and to make it resonate throughout your body, these specific vowel frequencies. And then we also get into the actual hertz, the tuning of the instruments. And I take great detail into tuning all of the instruments, including acoustic and some keyboard and piano, to tune it to the proper 432 hertz harmonics, scientific Pythagorean tuning, as well as, which is the 9 frequency. So you're getting 9s because we have the 3, 6, and 9. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, look at 3, 6, and 9. Paraphrasing that statement, but you get what it is. These are number frequencies, but the 3, the trinity, the 6 and the 9. 6 is a double of 3, 9 is a triple of 3. So they're all 3s, 3, 3, 3, and 3, 3, 3. So there's that frequency to look at these 3, 6, and 9s. And this is when we get into, once again, the 432 hertz are primarily 9 frequencies. So if you add 4 plus 3 plus 2, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, you get a 9. And then you have all these other key frequencies, like the 144. They have that 144,000 in the Bible, the number of people. This is a key frequency of consciousness, awakening. But dealing with the chakras, the 144 hertz, 1 plus 4 plus 4 is 9. And then you have 288, and it doubles. And you can double these frequencies, and they will always equal a 9, the sum of the digits. So that's an interesting coincidence. You can say there are no coincidences in the universe because it's a perfectly mathematically constructed universe. And we could say God, Creator, Great Spirit, all the names we give, the Divine Mother, manifests these sound frequencies into creation so that we can tune back to that source, back to the highest, back to the Godhead, and all of the dimensions of the human experience as well, to embody that consciousness. So now that we understand the 9 frequencies, we also have the solfeggio frequencies. So you have the 174, 285, 396, 417, 528, 639, 741, 852, 963. And you'll notice an ascending pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But these digits all add up to a 3, a 6, or a 9 also. So 174, 1 plus 7 is 8, 4 plus 8 is 12, 1 plus 2. When you, in Gematria, you subtract, because there's only 10 digits, or 9 digits technically, and 0 is just a space to add, to multiply. So we subtract 1 plus 2 for 12, and then equals 3. So 174, 417, 741, these are all 3s. 528, 285, and 852, those are all 6s. And then the 396, 639, and 963 hertz are all 9s again. So we also see the perfect geometry there. And that's just to give you guys some of the basis behind these frequencies and understanding that we live in a coded universe. We live in a holographic universe. It's even scientifically proven we live in a holographic universe. You know, some call it the simulation, all these things, the matrix, but that is creation. That is the matrix, the matriarch, which is the mother, the matre, the womb of creation, and she is the sound vibration, the frequency, the shakti, the essence that pervades life. This is when we get into Tantra and the bija mantras. What we're really doing, what is kundalini? You know, she is the goddess, but she's also sound, she's the matter, and she's also just an illusion. And so you have to be able to understand the symbology of these eternal concepts that point us back to the Godhead, to that realization of unification again with everything, both manifest and unmanifest. So sound is the frequency that manifests things into existence. What the yogis found out, and the ancient seers of other traditions as well, yogis aren't the only tradition that chants and uses mantra frequency. You know, like the indigenous tribes all have different chants. The ancient Kemetic, the Egyptians, they have their chants. Even the Greeks in Pythagorean school, you know, they had their chants and different things in their languages because they were trying to preserve these key sounds in the language. Now we speak English, or I speak English, and we have many mixed languages around the world that aren't necessarily harmonically as coherent as something like the Sanskrit language. So that's why we chant in Sanskrit. We're not trying to chant in Sanskrit and then translate it into English. This is what people get wrong a lot of times. You want to actually tune your brain to the Sanskrit language and vibration of these sounds rather than trying to put an idea to them. You can have, you know, understanding the mantra and what aspect you are, you know, revering and connecting to of God, but that's more to just get your mind engaged in it rather than just, you know, making a noise like some people think, oh, just humming, you know. But there's no energy in devotion, you know, so you understand why the image and the personification of God and Goddess helps us to attune to that in the various forms, because these are various manifestations of that original sound vibration. And so we have to understand, if we want to heal the chakras, all of these sounds are activating our chakras. Every mantra is activating your chakras. You know, to say that the bija mantras are the only one, that's like the most basic system of the tattvas, the 5 tattvas, or the elements. You know, earth, water, fire, or I got to do the fingers right. Earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Because your fingers also relate to the 5 elements. You have 5 fingers, you have 5 toes. You know, this isn't, you can't make this stuff up. I know a lot of people make a lot of stuff up in spirituality nowadays. I try to bring you guys the very peer-reviewed, scientific, yogically studied for thousands of years, time-tested, proven to work stuff. And with my experience, the bija mantras are very effective for the 7 chakras. But like I was saying, you know, the Sanskrit language has the 26 and the 52, you know, which is like the garland of, I believe, the garland of skulls on Kali's necklace or something like that. You know, she has the 52 letters, and I'm not remembering that correctly right now. So correct me in the comments if you know that one. Essentially, it's dealing with the 52 vowels and how singing these frequencies liberates us. It frees us from fear and illusion and dissonance and desires and all those different things that the Divine Mother, you know, is sent into creation to correct the error that humanity created, you know. And we have beings, avatars, which are usually male figures, But what you realize, if you look at all the, from Jesus, Yeshua, to Buddha and Krishna and Shiva, is they all embody that divine feminine principle of sound vibration and divine love, like nurturing, like a mother. And they represent the Father, like the Godhead, the Absolute, the Brahman. But in their embodiment, they embody what the Divine Mother's teaching is. So some people may find that, heretical or whatever, and that's fine too. Leave me a comment if you want to talk about that. But I'm probably, if it's a mean comment, I'll probably just get rid of it because I don't have time for too much of that. So understanding that that principle is in all of these traditions, all languages, all cultures, music. They had different instruments, from flutes to sitars and drums to rattles. So I'm not just talking about the frequency hertz, while these are very important, the different instruments and tones of the voice and the sounds we can create. This is where the real secret power of activating our chakra begins, because you have to be the one to do it. You can't just, listen to all these frequencies and boom, your chakras just activate. They can help with that, but you have to be able to tune into, you have to be able to embody that frequency, and that's what matters the most. So I got to end up this video, but make sure you like and subscribe. Check out the description for information to get in touch with us and some of the mantra meditations, and I will see you all in a video so soon. I'm losing the rest of my storage space, so I got to finish this one up. But definitely leave me a comment as well to continue this conversation, and let's get connected and raise the frequency of our consciousness. When we tune into sound vibration, we also become one with that vibration, which raises us out of depression, anxiety, all the things we struggle with. It's not just this abstract idea, it's real life healing that comes from our source and from God and from Goddess, and it's a gift to humanity. So we bring those gifts in this time as a teacher, as a holder of the faith, as well as of the ancient roots of these things, and not just the literal pieces that have been passed down. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Much love. Peace.